Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio, Bob's Mods, and more. Alright, so I've added a couple extra mods since the last session that I recorded. I've added Tree Farm mod because a lot of people have suggested that this is going to work out really well for us in the long run when it comes to the oil industry, which just kind of makes sense. Basically what this does is let you plant trees and harvest the wood. So over a long period of time you generate wood without having to harvest it, which is good. I like that. I don't know where we're going to set up a tree farm. They take stone and burner inserters, so not a lot of resources here. We're not actually mining any direct stone. We're turning everything into end products. So let's throw down an extra mining drill here and get a little bit of just regular old stone. One thing we should probably start doing is upgrading our mining drills to the electric mining drill Mark IIs now that we have basic electronic boards. These cost a lot more energy, but they provide also many more resources relative to the amount of energy that they cost. I did make a spreadsheet on it at one point, but I'm not going to pull that out right now. But it would be nice if we had enough, wood to keep this thing going all the time without the oil industry. So let's go ahead and do that for now. I think we will go with a few of these. We need to make some steel gear wheels, which we will eventually start making on a bus. Okay, our goal this episode is finish the automation of green science. We're going to want to have probably one more of these guys making our red science. Let's pull this down to here. Get a few more regular inserters. We could use some more gear production here. I feel like we probably have enough transport belt for the moment. Let's steal some of this iron. Let's throw some iron in there. Pick up those pipe. We got 300. Let's pick up some more bullets. What was the other mod? I added another mod as well. What was it? Carl Foreman, initial scan. Nope, it wasn't any of that. There was a mod that churned these things into icons instead of into text, which is good. I did add and update the mod pack on arumba.tv/mods, so if you want to do that, that's good. And I thought there was one other. Don't remember though. So I think we're good. It was mostly just tree farm and the other thing. So let's try out this tree farm dealie. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a field. Let's get some of that stone over there, and we should be able to make more fields. We need wood to make wooden chests. We just finished shotgun shell shooting speed. Right, and then of course the other thing is that I need to make sure to get the green science started, because we're about to run out of red science. We're working on shotgun shell shooting speed number 2, which is basically just filler. Costs a lot of red science packs, and takes a little while. So let's go ahead and make a few. We're going to make like 4 fields to start with, I think. I did play with this a little bit off camera just to give it a shot. Looks like we have a rather large starting area. There should be bad guys out there. I'm like 90% sure that I didn't disable them, so... In fact, I'm pretty sure that I had started a campaign before, just for fun. Tell you what, let's take our radar station and just kind of extend it out a ways and see if we can see something out there. If there aren't any biters enabled on the map, I will take time between episodes to fix that so that they can be spawned, because I do want to have opposition. I'm just kind of surprised by how much space this is giving me. So we'll go right up to this edge over here. Right about here would be good. We'll put this radar way the hell out here. Nothing so far. Okay, that's kind of strange. Well, let's give it some time to scan. It could just be a combination of RSO and Bob's Mods, and it's just, giving them a huge amount of area. Or it's possible that I accidentally disabled them, and we need to turn them back on. I guess, worst case scenario, we could always just enjoy Bob's Mods without enemies, but I'm pretty sure I'll find a way to get them re-enabled. If they're not enabled. Again, they should be. Okay, so tree farm mod. Let's make some wood. I don't know, up here sounds fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these fields. We're going to put them down like up here. And I've already got a layout kind of in mind. And so the way these work is you put germlings into this chest and it will automatically plant them. And then when they grow, which takes forever, like an hour to an hour and a half to grow a tree of real life time, then they harvest them automatically and put them back into the chest. So we're going to want to have something like this. We'll go 2 inserters. So input, output. We'll do some transport belt. This is going to be where we output the wood. Wood's going to come back this way. We'll take a machine and we'll put it like right here. You're going to create germlings from raw wood. So you get first access to this wood here as it comes by. Put some power poles down. Okay. Once you've taken the germlings out, you're going to pop them back out onto this belt. So wood starts here, goes up this way. Germlings turn into wood. Trees come back out. Trees go into this thing to keep this thing always cycling and full. Excess wood can bleed through this way, and we will turn it into the other things that we need. First things first is we'll have you go, and you're going to create wooden boards. Nope, not wooden boards like that. This kind of wood. You're going to feed into a electronics machine, because that can actually make the wooden boards. So we'll have you kind of like go to there. We should probably use a few fast inserters just to guarantee that everything is working the way that we expect. We probably only need one inserter. Eventually we're going to have inserter stack size bonus. And then the actual wood itself is going to come out in batches of 2. So why don't we do this? We'll go like 1, 2. You're going to put onto the left side, you're going to put onto the right side, and that will be our wooden boards. Wooden boards will come over this way. Let's go ahead and kind of connect the power up somewhere. They're saying that they have no fuel in those chests because the fuel is germlings. All I gotta do is get a little bit of wood and throw the wood into this machine, and that will start the tree farm up. So it's a very convenient little mod we're using. It's called Tree Farm Lite. So there you can see it's planting the trees in the fields. Very cool. Regular inserters are more than fast enough in this case, although it looks like we might want to use a faster insert in the output. And we're almost done with the research queue. Also, I did add in the crafting speed upgrade, so maybe that was the mod that I was thinking of. Oh, and I also added in this one. I forgot. Warehousing. Warehouse mod lets you make really, really big chests. Yeah, so I ended up adding a couple. Okay, so these wooden boards, let's grab some more transport belt. We'll bring these wooden boards over and decide what to do with them soon. Let's get green science automated, and then I'm going to go focus on the star and bus. I mean, just getting this wood eventually coming down here is going to be convenient. We'll still probably need to use regular harvesting for a while. Look at that spaghetti mess. Yeah, buddy. So it's already going to be wood, which means that it actually needs to feed into this machine here. Okay, so we've got these ones here. Normally I'd kind of prefer to have the green directly adjacent to this, but we'll be alright. What's stopping you? Lack of wooden circuit boards, and that's coming because we have no wood. Makes sense. Well, we did set up the tree farm for that exact reason. We'd probably prefer to avoid building on this oil for now. Alright, I'm going to need 5 more of these. I've ended up with a lot of iron in my inventory, so we'll get rid of some of that. I think we maybe move the science. Nah, let's not move the science. We'll just build a little thing over here that's going to make green science, and then we'll stop building in this general area and go start building a bus. Doesn't need to be pretty for now, just needs to be functional. We'll get to the late game eventually. Alright. Here's our green science. Going to be on the bottom side, which is the wrong side, so we need to do a little flipperoo. Okay, and then over here we need to get some inserters and transport belt. We do have transport belt being made already, so we will pull some of that off. I know, the spaghetti, man. It's crazy. It's fine, don't worry about it. And inserters. So inserters are going to be pretty easy to do. We just need to do some of these basic circuit boards next to this iron. Let's throw some of the wood that we have in here. Let's just get one machine that's going to start making those things for us. We've already got gears here, so we could steal some from there. And the only other thing we need then is just a little bit of raw iron. Is it hideous? Absolutely. Will it get the job done? Yes. Most likely. Okay, so that'll get green science done. And now we can queue up all the green stuff that we want to get done, and we can ignore the space for the rest of the game. Yay, let's get a whole bunch of lamps. Someone had suggested that we should just turn on the permanent daytime cheat until we actually start using solar power, and that's actually a pretty good idea. I might do that. I might, but I also might not. Okay, still lacking circuit boards. Most of these circuit boards are going to go towards science for now, so we're going to basically have to go farm some. We need some more wood. The tree farm's actually not at full capacity, so let's farm some wood for a little while. And I do want to go start building the main bus smelting area now. I'm a little bit disappointed that we haven't found any aliens yet. There they are. Okay, they are out there. I knew that I had them, didn't have them disabled. But they're giving us such a tremendously large amount of space, and I'm thinking that's because of the combination of RSO mod with large starting area. Could be. I know that RSO it doesn't do aliens quite as sparse, like as sorry, not as sparse as it doesn't put them as close by as vanilla would. Our nice little tree farm going. We might need a lot more than that. I have really no idea exactly how big it needs to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn green science restriction off. I'd like to get the... Let's see, I think we want electric poles first. Those are really handy. So here we go. Let's go for electric energy distribution. Let's also go for basically all the stuff. I think we want lab research speed 1 and 2. And we want inserter stack size bonus 1 and 2. We definitely want oil and fluid processing. We don't need the improved pumps just yet. We're going to want sulfur processing. We're going to want plastic. We're going to want military 2, of course. In fact, that one should be moved up a lot. think we'll do the electric energy distribution first. That's good for now. That'll keep the research system going for quite a long time. Let's at least get this tree farm totally, like, good to go. I have a feeling we're going to still end up using a lot of coal to do the oil industry. Like, what you can do in Bob's Mods is you can convert coal into heavy oil, and then heavy oil into synthetic wood. Synthetic wood gets turned into wooden boards. So you can basically turn coal into circuit boards. We'll probably end up doing that more than the tree farm mod, but I wanted to give it a shot. I've never used it before, and it seems like it could be cool. I also don't know if it causes the game to lag. If it does, then that would be bad. But we can already see these trees are starting to grow. There's a little bit itty-bitty tiny ones there. They're too small to harvest yet. You could harvest back 1 wood, which doesn't really do you any benefit. When they get to full size, you get the full 5 wood. And I think, again, it takes about an hour for trees to grow. At least that's been my experience. Could make this tree farm a little bit bigger. I think we will. Need some more wood to do that. Let's add 4 more. If it takes an hour just to get a single harvest, then I feel like we're going to need a ton to support a decent-sized factory. Okay. Okay, we got our bigger poles now. That will be beneficial. The green science is automated, which is glorious. I think now we pretty much just want to focus on, like, getting the bus going and getting a perimeter set up before the bad guys start to cause issues. So there's military 2, that's nice. We can start building some better ammo. We probably do want to build a shotgun. I already had a shotgun, never mind. It just somehow didn't go down there for some reason. Let's get some shotgun shells in our inventory as well. We've got a few of the electric mining drills Mark II. We want to use those wherever possible. So let's go ahead and replace these 2 that are mining. And they'll probably make these 2 not run at all, which is fine. We'll just pick those up for now. We shut this down. I don't mind having a mining drill working into a chest, just so that we've got some, if we ever need it. This is part of that storehouse warehouse mod, so steel chests are a 1x1 entity that have a storage size of 48. The storehouse is a 3x3 entity that has a storage size of like 300, I think. Something like that. So 9 times 48 is 432 slots. But the storehouse only has 300. The warehouse has 800, and it actually is more space efficient. No, sorry. The warehouse is still less space efficient than direct chests, but it has more access points. And then there's another type of chest that you can build later on called a logistics storage house. It's like a storage chest for the logistics network, but it's a storage warehouse. And that one actually has 2,000 slots, which is more space efficient than the 5x5 entity would be if you used steel chests. So that's really cool. And it also just lets you have huge things. Unfortunately, you still can't do reserved slots. Like, you can't say, hey, this thing's only for a certain type of thing, which is unfortunate, but that's based on the Factorio engine itself. And hopefully at some point the developers change that so that we can do that. Let's upgrade to steel chests wherever we can. Should have a little bit of wood here. Some more circuits being made so we don't run out of science. It looks like we're actually completely out for the most part. Half the science labs have shut down. And we needed some more circuits for here as well. So yeah, unfortunately still it's a wood issue. Okay, so let's spend some time thinking. We've got all this water to the north. Could be a good area to maybe fit some power in up here and just have it kind of away. I'm thinking maybe we start the production area down here would be good. So what if we did, let's see. If I did the furnaces here, and then we went the bus west, then as the bus got bigger and bigger and bigger, I could do furnaces kind of at an incline like this. They give us an angle, and we could continue to grow it outward. So that could work well. And then we could do oil up here. I really don't like that though. I want oil to be like directly to the right of the initial smelting area. Maybe we end up filling in this lake. I don't want the bus to really go two directions. I think we do power off to one side. All right, let's spend a little bit of time getting like a major power station going. So I'm gonna want quite a bit of stuff here. Need more wood. Get the tree farm running. I think they hold like 49 trees. It's a 7x7, so call it 50 times 8. We need like 400 pieces of wood just to get the tree farm running. A couple people had asked in a previous episode, I think episode number 1 it might have been, if I disabled God modules, and the answer, just in case you didn't read the comments, is yes, I did. God modules are broken and not very fun. They basically just make the game pointless, so we don't want that. Raw productivity modules can also get pretty broken, but I think that those are at least with that, you're not getting something stupid like less power, less pollution, more speed, more crafting, like, you know, more productivity, like just a whole bunch of nonsense all in one module. That's just crazy. We're not going to use God modules. How much actual coal do we really want in here? Maybe 3 would be plenty. All right, I was harvesting that wood for this. Stupid tree farm. There's some on the belt. We might have enough there. Our little germlings. Little saplings. Why are they called germlings instead of saplings? Is a sapling like a different classification of wood or tree? I guess I don't really know. Right. This wood can go here. And that gets us making some of these, most of which are being turned into science right now. Alright, we were going to do power. We also need boilers. 1, 2, it's 20, 30, 42. Hey, there's some lab efficiency. Just to help up speeding up the future research that we end up doing. We've already established power here. Is it really in the way? Could we continue to do it here? Build in this lake? Yes, I could. Sounds easier to me than relocating everything. Which is one of the reasons why we were mining stuff into chests. I think we will cap some of this production though. Need a whole lot of stone though. If you actually want to get much done here. I don't think we're ever going to have a shortage of walls. Or, like, too many walls, so we should keep those going. Got plenty of furnaces in our inventory right now. We're going to upgrade this to a Mark II. This guy's already running too fast. Same here and here. Oh, no real needs there. Okay, so we'll fill in some water. we'll have a nice little power supply, and then we will go work on the bus. You have to wait sometimes. Like, it doesn't let you accidentally click on the same tile over and over again. That's quite a bit of the water filled in. Okay, so that's gonna do... Need 10 more. Alright, gears. It's not making too many for me, is it? Right, so we do have the access to the bigger electric poles. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna finish this power thing with these regular small ones since it's already laid out that way. But, I do want to make those automatically. I want to make everything automatically, obviously, but... Okay, so we now have 60 of these. 60 times 510 kilowatts is 30.6 megawatts. That'll be nice. Should be a decent amount for a little while. A couple underground belt. Shut these power lines down for the moment. Bring them over here. Probably going to want to fill in some of this water so we have a nice clean edge. Some sand. Sand, stone, same difference, right? We'll use the smaller size this time, so we can be a little more accurate that way. We'll go right up to there. Make it a nice flat edge. Looks beautiful. We were burning, like, wooden chests and all kinds of junk, huh? Okay, and our underground belt. There he is. Now this is a situation where I do think we want to upgrade the power poles. You can get by, I think, with, was it just 2 of them now? And more importantly, they can reach farther. See how they can reach both sides? Like they're powering this row and the other row. So it's just much more convenient to use these. Okay, but we do need this connection here. Okay. Could try to get by with burner inserters just to save on wood, since we're a little bit low on that right now. Hey, look at that, I'm actually out of iron. Well, I feel like getting green science automated is good. It's enough. I feel like we accomplished something this episode. I'm really surprised, actually, at how long it's taken me to get a bus started. Normally, that's like the very first thing that I go for, but, you know, Bob's Mods throws things off a little bit. Like one of the Twitch campaigns that I was doing, I ended up like playing for like 3 hours before even showing off the factory, and the factory looked really nice, but that was like 3 hours into the game, which is similar to the way that my opening moves have been working out for this campaign. You know, it's just doing a little bit, getting green science up, getting up to green science automated, and then worrying about cleanliness. So that's just basically the direction that we're going right now. Right. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you soon.